I'm Izzy, and I worked at a fashion tech startup before, and then was studying international politics before that.
I wanted to learn to code because in my final year of my art degree, I got really interested in internet art and thought if I could learn to code, then I could potentially, go into the industry with a way better knowledge than I would have had before.
It's similar because when I studied politics, and I got really interested in technology and politics and digital politics and stuff like that, and then went on to work with a whole group of developers and people who study computer science, and was just super jealous of everything they could do and their day-to-day job and creating and everything. Everything in development that I know today so far. Well, I learned a whole new bunch of stuff basically. I didn't know any of those things before. I came from a complete background of zero development knowledge, and now I'm working as a developer pretty much straight after it. There were about a month or two when I spent practicing and getting my confidence up. But yeah, I learned a whole heap of things. I feel like I've got quite a good breadth of languages from it as well. So since then we've been using, obviously all our Ruby on Rails knowledge, but also JavaScript and Node apps and things like that. So
that you will never conquer the kind of mountain that is, tech languages. I guess I learned that actually there's so much to learn, and that's actually the really exciting thing, is that there's always so much more to learn.
And how to approach it then in that sense. So if we wanted to learn something new now, we would not be terrified to do so. We'd feel quite confident almost just to give it a go and to look where our resources can be found.
We always kind of did our little weekend projects together.
Yeah.
And so after we graduated, we wanted to make an app for a DJ.
And a few other ideas, we were just playing around with our own ideas, and naturally met a whole bunch of people, after, who were looking for development work, and that kind of led on to, the first job was actually through an artist friend of Claire's, through an illustrator, who was hired alongside us, and that was kind of making a website and a game for one event, which was this charity auction. And so they wanted to be able to try and get loads of things for the charity, like sponsored children to go to schools and teachers for the schools and homes and all of these things. And they wanted to sell as much as possible. So they wanted to create this game where everybody at the event, which was 200 people, would try and fill up the whole board and make pledges. And it went on to raise £60,000 for that charity. So we were really happy with it.
Well, things still aren't completely over with the auction app. We're actually meeting with them this week, tomorrow, to discuss kind of where we can take it further and approaching other charities. But we've just today kind of sent the contract over to start developing a kind of wedding app for
a client.
Yeah, for a client.
And that will be a kind of search and marketplace for that. But like Claire mentioned, the auction game they want to take to other events, so hopefully we'll carry on running with that, and then we're taking on other little projects. And we've also we're joining a little agency as freelancers, and they do lots of travel and fun kind of sprint ideas and things like that, and want to introduce prototyping stuff as well, so we're going to hopefully take part. Do it.
Yeah, definitely do it.
I think if you're interested, then they should, and if you have fears as well, you do need to kind of conquer them in a way, because whatever it is, if you're nervous about the interview like I was, and I know people who want to come and they're nervous about their interviews, and you just got to go for it, because chances are that you'll actually be fine and also benefit so much from it. If you're interested, that's all you need to be.
And you'll learn so many different things, such a range, from kind of, tech, but also about teamwork, because ultimately it's so about teamwork, that's kind of developing. And whether you decide that actually what you want to do is go in code, or you want to do something totally different, the skill is so kind of transferable. So kind of it's in my opinion a total win-win.